Last week, we started with the difference between receiving the Holy Spirit and being filled with the Holy Spirit. Today, we're going to start with the Holy Spirit again, because as stated last time, it is impossible to live a life of faith that you were called for, the faith that pleases God, without the Holy Spirit guiding you. Now, as stated last time, remember, you are responsible to what extent the Holy Spirit works through you, because the gift of love is the gift of free will. And so the Holy Spirit will never impose on your free will. That's why you have to choose to let. Now, the next killer of that faith, it's a subtle one. It's like a long-term illness, because it works slowly at first. But if left to roam free, over time you will find that that faith you once had is non-existent. And all of a sudden you don't recognize the person that you once were. And that killer is apathy, and its accomplice, compromise. And that word apathy might not be a word that a lot of you know, but it actually refers to spiritual complacency. Just let things be, without intentionality. Now, what is the effect of apathy? Let's start there. Well, apathy, it's not an instant killer like pride. You see, apathy dulls your sensitivity to the promptings of the Holy Spirit. Hebrews 2 verse 1 actually states this: we must pay the most careful attention, therefore, to what we have heard, so that we do not drift away. See, often apathy begins with a gradual drift rather than just sudden rebellion. When our sensitivity to the Holy Spirit is dulled, it becomes harder and harder to hear His voice. And eventually it feels like God is silent. And when in fact, we've actually pushed Him aside and He no longer has our ear. And it's not a sudden thing, as I mentioned. It happens gradually and builds up quicker. And before you know it, that's where you are. So how does apathy work? Well, this is where compromise comes in. That's a subtle accomplice. You see, we are constantly consuming things. And no, I'm not just talking about food. You're consuming whatever you listen to, whatever you look at. And all of these things are competing for a finite space in your life. There is a limited amount of space of things in your life. And so what you're consuming is what you are filling that finite space with. So when you constantly compromise by consuming things that distract you with impurity, with violence, things that make a mockery of Jesus, constant negativity, endless scrolling that takes away our time, we actually consume and fill up that space that was actually meant for the Holy Spirit. And yes, no, not all of these things are necessarily demonic, but they dull that sensitivity. They drive the Holy Spirit away, because there's no space for the Holy Spirit. See, that's the danger here. That's the danger. That makes this killer really dangerous, because it's not obvious at first. And it works slowly. And before you know it, you're thinking, what has happened? Why am I like this? Why can't I hear God's voice? So, how do we arrest apathy and its accomplice, compromise? You need to change your diet. You need to change what you are consuming, so that your sensitivity to the Holy Spirit is fed rather than starved. Cleanse the spiritual environment of your life. Change what you watch, what you listen to, and what you laugh at. Change what you follow. Change who you follow. You see, Romans 12 verse 2 is one of my favorite verses, because it's so practical and just hits the nail on the head, especially when it comes to something like apathy. It states this, Romans 12 verse 2, do not conform, and you can put in there compromise. Do not conform to the pattern of this world. Don't just consume whatever the world is feeding or putting on the plate in front of you. But be transformed by the renewal of the mind. And that renewal is what the Holy Spirit does when it's given the space to do so. So, as you continue this discussion, ask yourself, where am I currently compromising? And then where do I need to replace the things in my diet, my spiritual diet? What do I need to replace? Go and put this to the test. Go and take 30 days. Start getting your diet right. And you will find all of a sudden, Holy Spirit feels closer. You can hear His voice more clearly. And you find the things that you found joy in, the things that gave you temporary satisfaction, all of a sudden, no longer seems appetizing. So when we spot complacency, let's arrest it, along with apathy. Let's put it away so that we can hear the Holy Spirit all the clearer. Enjoy your time in groups. See you next time.